Good morning. How's everybody today? Whew, I'm a little fired up today. Not because of the weather, though. Woo, it's rainy. Got some really good bedhead today. How do you like that? I'm kind of going to switch it up today. I'm just such a different person day to day. And while I have a lot of knowledge and wisdom and depth to my soul, I also have a lot of play and lightness and ridiculousness. And I'm definitely not perfect. So today's coffee talk, so to speak, is just going to be a little bit off the cuff. I guess actually it is exactly what I put in my title, truth, because this is my truth. Like some days I'm more, quiet and reserved. And some days I'm just like, woo, bouncing off the walls. And that's my truth. Like I don't fit into any of these boxes, which I kind of alluded to yesterday. But I had a conversation yesterday with somebody who, actually two different men yesterday who are good friends of mine. And they're both different from me in some ways. And I want to say many people are different from me because I actually want to hold the vision that things can change, things can get better. We don't need to speak about what's already happened. Instead, we can agree that that sucks and then move forward with a different, more positive perspective. And I kind of summed it up yesterday by writing a post on my Instagram, Facebook. I'm not even sure. And this is going to sound harsh, but it's not meant to be harsh as much as it's like just truth and reality. And sometimes I feel like you have to say things the way they are to snap people out of it and like get them to see it, perhaps, if they choose. And I'm not forcing that. I'm just inspired deeply to say things sometimes very bluntly. And what I said was, being an asshole to somebody who's an asshole has not been working. So why don't we switch it up and try love? And what I mean by that is, if someone's not kind to you, if someone isn't at the space in their life to be accepting and kind and loving of whatever you're doing or what in the world, right? It's not a personal attack. And that's what we all need to realize. It's not against us because they don't know us enough. They only know their perspective. So they're reacting from their own inner state of being. And so if we can take it a step further and react differently from our perspective and just see them clearer as just someone who doesn't understand the same way we do, right? Instead of getting into an argument or spewing hate back or whatever, take a deep breath and just like choose to disengage, choose to say, I don't agree with you. I don't see it that way. Or if there's something else on your heart, on your agenda that you're here to speak about, you have that opportunity as well. I'm just suggesting we do it in a more kind way and see each other as equals, as humans, as reflections of each other. If we could all look at each other as the same heart and soul, I think that could really change things. Okay, so that's topic number one. I just wanted to say that. If we could all try that again today, I think that's going to be my ongoing theme. Really, actually, I'm hearing Ellen in my head because she always used to say, be kind to one another, right? And yes, be kind to one another. And especially, this is the piece that's most important. especially kind to those you don't like. Those you like, those who agree with you, those who are on the same team and the same page, that's the easy stuff. No, honey, you really have to do the work around the people that you don't like, that have differing views. If we want to move forward in this world, we have to reach out and accept and love those that are hardest to love. Period. End of story. Okay. That's that topic. Second topic is friends with benefits. Does that work? How do you guys feel about that? I have a friend with benefits option, and it kind of dawned on me that it's a little lopsided in the benefits department. And I thought to myself, what, what in the world is the point? Like, if the benefits are not equal, if we're not both getting the same, why would this be, Anyway, so I'm not putting any judgment around if you like friends with benefits or not, or if you think it works. I'm really just curious if you've had any experience with it. And if you have, good for you, maybe. But in my case, I've sort of taken it to the next level where it's like, there's no point to friends with benefits unless there's equality, right? And so I think ground rules and conversations are really pretty important. And a lot of people, many people, aren't great at communicating their needs. And I might be one of those. So it's up to me to make sure I'm clear on what I want in all my moments, not just in this situation, which I'm not going to go into any details around that, but I'm going to resolve the conflict. Yeah, it's just, let's just really work on being in our truth. Holding ourselves accountable, radical responsibility for our behaviors. Let's just do it. Let's just shift the world starting right now. Like, it's really what I coach to. It's really what I'm about. I'm not perfect myself. I still have my moments. I catch myself and I do it again, right? So we're all at different levels of learning and growing. It's just the intentionality around how do you want to be in the world? And I want to be me more than anything. And I want to love and accept myself. And I really, truly do. And honor who I'm here to be in all my moments. And it's taken me a long time and a lot of work. And it feels good to be me now more often than not, right? So I hope and pray and wish and trust that we can all be there together, shining our lights, being our highest self, living the best way to live, and going inside more often, getting rid of the noise around us, is helpful when you're still kind of wobbly in your ways of being in the world, like just cutting yourself off from the opportunities that arise to have to stay in your center, right? But eventually, the peace and the knowing and the centeredness and the heart leading us, it will just be who we are in the world. And no matter what's going on, we'll be okay. We'll know all is well, and we will shine our light the brightest we can. All right. You have a fantastic day. Thanks for listening, sharing a little coffee with me this morning. We'll see what I run into today that sparks topics for tomorrow. So come back and join me again. You never know what trouble I'm going to find, because I enjoy adventure and interactions and play. So it's bound to find some today. See you next time. Sending you so much love.